Hey guys, it's Chris, the Tiny House Guy, and it is a dreary Saturday morning here in Massachusetts. Just kind of getting out to do a little bit of a project here for you today. I'm noticing a trend lately that many people are starting to use SUVs as van life vehicles, campers. A lot of people use it for campers, like weekend camping. But there's a lot more people using them for actually living in as vans. And instead of vans, I should say. And there's a lot of reasons, good reasons, to use SUVs as a van life type of vehicle. There can be used as daily drivers. This is my daily driver. I put 100 miles on it every single day. It gets 30 miles to the gallon. But this is the perfect vehicle. The CRVs especially are perfect vehicles. The RAV4s, CRVs, Foresters, maybe lesser since they have turbos in them, I think. But this is a very reliable vehicle, the Hondas are, and so are the Toyotas. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a build inside of this. I'm actually going to go around here and show you. I've started a little bit by pulling the seats out, or one of the seats out. So this is kind of what it looks like right now. All right, so let's start with just a little bit of sort of basic planning about what we want to do. So back seat here, this is roughly a 60-40 split. This from this deck right here, this plastic piece, to there is 2 feet, 24 inches. That's 24 inches is plenty wide enough, especially considering you've got a little extra. This hump is, you can kind of put a blanket over that and use that a little bit. If you sleep on your side, it's probably fine. So I've slept on 24-inch wide mattresses before, and that's plenty enough room. And I'm a big fat guy, so if you're smaller than 260 pounds, you'll be fine. So anyway, so the bed, basically they're gonna have a sleeping platform that goes all the way to the back here somehow. Haven't figured out quite exactly how, but that's what this video is for. I was gonna take that and take it out as well and just use the whole back, make it flat. But if you take a look at the side over here, I sat in that seat for a while just to see how it was. And this whole area right here actually makes a really nice sort of a laptop, work area. It's a comfortable seat. With this seat pulled forward just a little bit, I think I can somehow rig up a work surface there so I can put a laptop on it. I think that is probably going to be the office. Just place to work on the laptop, watch TV, whatever, do whatever. So I think I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to take it out. I think I have plenty of room without doing that. So and then you see here, so under the seat, so that seat cushion is, I don't know, like a few inches tall. So I think I'm going to be able to put a deck. I'm going to be able to have a little bit of storage area under here, and then of course the footwell area right there will have a nice big storage area. The other thing I'm going to caution you about, you see a lot of people, they build decks that come up to like here, and they put storage underneath them. I think that looks great because look at all the storage I have. I don't think you're going to find you need that much storage. You can always put it on the roof if you really have to, but I think what's more important is to have ceiling height, so from deck to ceiling, so you can sit up in bed. And I think the other thing you discover very quickly, so we'll put a deck here, some kind of a wooden deck we're going to build. In fact, that's what the rest of this video is going to be, mostly me building this deck. But you're going to put it down, you're going to put a 2-inch pad on it, and then you're going to go sleep on it, and you're going to be like, oh my God, this sucks. I can't possibly sleep on a 2-inch mattress pad for a month at a time. And so you're going to end up with an 8-inch mattress here, and an 8-inch mattress, is going to come up to probably here. And so how much space do you have from here up to the roof? And if you're lucky, you've got 3 feet. I'll take a measurement in a second and show you. But I think you're going to really want to get this deck as low as you possibly can. So I'm gonna remove this, and I'm gonna work to get this so that it sits right down on the floor, so I have maximum headspace in here. That's kind of the idea. So let me tell you a little bit about my experience in building things. So just so I'm not talking out my butt. I started building about, let's say 2011. I built a 66 square foot tiny house that I brought to this place. In fact, it was sitting right there where my workshop sits now. In fact, that's the same slab it was sitting on. I lived in that for 18 months while I built the bigger house, which you saw over here, a 252 square foot house. And then after that, I built a van, which you see some videos on my YouTube channel. I built a Tacoma truck camper, which you'll see. It's some other videos I have on my channel. And now I'm about to build a CRV, sort of van life excursion vehicle, whatever you want to call it. And so one of the things that I see mistakes I see being made. There's tons and tons of videos all over YouTube about vehicles like this one that are all being used for to live in. 90% at least are using materials that are simply too big. They're using, 2x4s. These are some of the ones I cut on my sawmill, but big, huge boards like this, 3/4 inch plywood decks like this. If you look inside an RV, you're going to discover that RVs are not built that way, and they're not built that way because the stuff's heavy, And this vehicle probably has, I don't know, 8 inches of ground clearance, 7 inches of ground clearance, maybe. Every pound that you stick in the back here lowers the vehicle some small amount. And so if you added, 200 pounds back here, you're going to lose an inch of ground clearance. And if you're trying to go down a bumpy fire road, that's a problem. You're going to scrape and hit, and it's just not good. And why would you want to waste the gas carrying around an extra 200 or 300 pounds worth of stuff in the back? You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. So this build, I'm going to show you how to build strong, or just strong enough, I should say, so that you're not carrying around a lot of extra weight. In fact, I suspect that after the seat gets pulled out, this deck gets pulled out, it's probably not going to weigh much more than what was in there to begin with. So if we do our job right, it'll weigh exactly the same. So that's kind of the goal here. Lightweight but strong.